What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Josiah here, back today. Back today with another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys in a little bit of a different setup here. So as you can see, we're in the room and not outside because it is currently 30 degrees outside. It is freezing. But I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We are at 2,296 subs. What the heck? And over 1 million of you guys have viewed my content. That is crazy. That's including shorts, long form videos, and on other social media. So huge thank you to you guys. We've been growing, breaking records constantly. Milestones that I have set in my own little head are constantly being broken. And I just thank you guys so freaking much. I'm sorry I haven't been posting. A lot's been going on. I've been working to get into the IBEW apprenticeship here in Oklahoma. 1141 for those of you asking. I don't know if that's important information or not, but people seem to say, a lot of electricians and plumbers, they say their local number. But I've been working to get into that apprenticeship so I can start a real career, as healthcare has just been miserable. Being a CNA has been so rough for the past 4 years. You would not believe the men and women who do it are strong. It drains you if you let it. And I don't want to let it. I don't want to miss out on my daughter's life, and I don't want to miss out on my wife's life, and I don't want to just be miserable clocking in, always on call, and going back to the office or going back to work and just, it was so not up my alley. So I'm working to improve. And with that, I have to means of making money. I've been detailing cars. Stay tuned because I have started wrapping cars. There will be a video out on that shortly of our first wrapped car. And I've been just doing side hustles here and there, just making ends meet. Sold some cattle last week and just making ends meet, you know, doing what I can. Streaming has helped out a ton, especially those of you supporting me over on the TikTok, because that is our main source of income as of right now. And it is a ton of fun playing video games and streaming and creating content for you guys. I love it. It's always been my dream, but I'm giving up part of my dreams to continue creating content and make a career for myself. So when I get into the IBEW, I plan to go full-time IBEW, of course, and then part-time YouTube content creation. I've been relying too much on streaming, too much on side hustles, and living in a means where 1 month I can make $10,000 and then older will mess it up. He'll and then another month I can make 1,000. It's not sustainable. And so I was talking to my grandparents, I was talking to my wife, and brainstorming on what I could do. I didn't want to go back to college. I've already been to college. I did not want to continue working in healthcare if I didn't have to. Obviously, if I needed to, if I didn't clear a quote, I gotta survive. I got a family now, you know, I got a daughter. It's a skill I have, it's a skill I'm gonna use. But looking towards the future, I thought, what could I do? And I was talking to a few people, some of my friends and family members, and that's where they were like, a bunch of them were like, hey, go work in the oil field or go join a trade. And I was like, how would I go about joining a trade? And so I started researching away. I found apprenticeships and stuff like that, and they pay for your way in. You just have to pass a test. I passed my aptitude test in September. No, I got approved to take the test in September and then passed my test in November, late November. And then because it was going into the new year and they only do interviews one time every 2-3 months, my interview is in February on the 19th. And so it is the 17th as I'm making this video. So we are roughly 1 month and 2 days away. Super duper stoked. I'm super duper blessed to be in the position. I'm confident that I will get in and make a good enough impression. And this is where I feel like my life is starting to change. And I'm hoping to start this year off with a banger, just a banger. And so I just wanted to get on here and explain to you guys what's been going on. I got married. We are working on moving. We actually just found a house that we are working on. I've been building my credit since I was 18. It's almost an 800 now, and that's huge for being 22. My birthday was 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, so happy birthday to me. I am now 22. A bunch of people call me Unc. I'm working on maxing my Roth IRA for this year, and I'm just trying to take steps to improve my life. And to do that, I haven't been able to sit here and record and talk and go mess around with the Corvette. The Corvette has not been getting driven a lot to begin with, because the harmonic balancer is about to fail. And I love it because you guys are always in the comments and in the forums saying, hey bro, your harmonic balancer is about to go out. I know. But I promise I'm dedicated to you guys, and I promise I'm dedicated into making content, and I know that if you follow and you stick with me through this journey, through the horrible editing, the horrible music, the horrible video, the recording, it will pay off, and I will be able to make tons of content for you guys. We have tons of plans. One day we'll have a C6 Z06, we'll have the C5 cammed and pro charged, we'll have the Catfish Camaro with whatever, you know, like I promise there's tons that I want to do and tons that I have a passion for, and working on cars has been something that has been especially hard to do because I don't have any mechanics. I mean, I have some mechanics in my family, but I'm not close to most of my family because I was not a good kid as a child. Basically, I kind of distanced myself. I'm adopted, so I've never really felt part of my adoptive family. I'm super duper blessed to be adopted into this family. I'm just saying I made decisions as a kid that affected my bonds that I could have created with my family, and so I'm not as close. So I'm teaching myself everything I can. Every YouTube video, every research, you would not believe the discussions and texts. I'm always asking questions. I'm always trying to learn. I'm telling you. Ask Mile High Misfits. Ask Zach. Ask all of them, bro. Ask Cody. Ask them. I be in their DMs, blowing them up, asking. Super huge shout out to those guys. Good people as well as great influencers. And I hope that we can all continue to grow, especially because we are all on the smaller end, and we're all making an effort. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make high quality videos, and we're going to have a blast, I promise. But I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys and explain to you why it's been slow. Like, if you check my page, it's been 2 weeks since the last short, and then before that, it's been a month since the last video. It is freezing here in Oklahoma. I don't know what's going on. Everywhere else seems to be nice. It is freezing here in Oklahoma. Literally freezing. I was out in the shop the other day, and it was free. I thought I was gonna die. All right, I'm built for the heat, not the cold.
Days never finished. Master got me working. Someday master set me free.
The darker complexion. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Just wanted to come on here and explain to you guys what's going on, and to show you guys my dedication. I figured in this video we would go ahead and order a few things because, as you guys know, I did buy the cam already previously, and we did fix the trunk on our car. So I don't know. I've been kind of deciding if I'm going to order the little what's it called? Wait. The trunk struts, that's what they're called. I could not remember for the life of me. For whatever reason, I couldn't remember. And so I've just been doing little things like that to improve the car because there's some quality of life, but we fixed most of the quality of life. The last few things for quality of life we have to fix is the window motor for the windshield wipers. But I don't really drive in the rain to begin with, and so I don't really use them. But the window motors for the windshield wipers, and we need the full window actuator in our driver's side door. And we need to adjust the passenger side as well because it lets air in just ever so slightly, and it's very, very annoying. But the window motor in our driver's side window is going out. Like, it gets stuck halfway. It sucks. It's miserable. But we did actually just recently purchase the window motor, and it just arrived the other day. Let's go. And we have also purchased the C5 long tube speed engineering long tube headers.
Wow, look at that. We got headers. We got them headers ordered. What are we doing?
We ordered those on January 7th, actually, and it said that they were going to arrive on the 14th, but because they're out of stock, I called them on the 16th, so yesterday, and talked to them, and they said I should expect them early February, because that is when the January 30th is when they get their next shipping. So roughly 13 days, and then they should be shipped out, and then we will have those. That will be a separate video from when we order the cam, as well as we plan to lower the car. I was going to go with coilovers originally, but since I'm going to go ahead and knock the cam out and paying for tuning, we are just going to do lowering bolts. So those are just some videos that you're going to expect within the meantime, between January going into March. Again, that could be a bit later, because the IBEW is, I have my interview on the 19th of February, and then depending on how they review, I should get my answers in a week. I will keep you guys updated with that, because we are planning to move to OKC to be closer. So when I go to work and for schooling there, it just makes it an easier travel. We have found a couple of houses that we're going to look at. I actually found one that has a shop already built on it, and couple acres of land, and it's a bit outside of OKC, but it's just about 30 minutes off of there. It's 2 minutes off of I-40 and 30 minutes straight from I-40 to where I would be going to work and school. And so I'm set personally. Super duper excited, but it's been slow, it's been rough, but I do like the house that we are looking at. I have good credit, and so I should have enough on my taxes that I filed and stuff through streaming and working as a CNA that I should be approved for a mortgage on that home. And I have no other debt outside of that. And so going into a house with no debt means I can focus solely on paying off that house. I'm hoping to have it paid off by the time the 5-year apprenticeship is. By the time the 5-year apprenticeship ends, I'm hoping to have it paid off. And a lot of people are like, that's not possible. But it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you spend. And so I will be doing rapping as a side hustle, hopefully, while we're up there. That would be super, super cool, and making YouTube videos full-time for you guys. So that is just a little bit of a peek into the future, and I wanted to let you guys know that I am serious. I've seen some of y'all saying, oh, I'm going to unfollow because he's inconsistent, yada, yada. I'm sorry. Life happens. I can't do anything. I got to be here for my daughter, be here for my wife. I've got to make money. I've got to have stuff. But we are monetized here on YouTube now, so that is huge. Thank you, guys. I think we're like 400 hours away from being ads monetized as well, but I don't know if I'm going to accept their ads, because some of you guys seem to like watching the videos without ads, and I couldn't agree more with you guys. I love watching YouTube videos without ads, but I don't think we're to a point where I need to have those on. And so, yeah. But to show you guys that I am serious about content creation and stuff like that, we have been saving for the past few months, just like kind of for fun money. When I mean saving, because mostly we've been saving towards getting the house and moving up towards the city. But I have been saving a little bit of fun money on the side. So if you guys are ready, I'll show you guys what we're going to be buying. Shout out to Mile High Misfits again. He has a complete and full guide on camming your car, dang near every bolt thing, every bolt turned, every line taken off. He even has the HP tuners and e-tuning and how to install wideband. So you guys definitely go check him out if you're thinking about camming your C5. This will be the first time I've ever taken an engine apart outside of the New Edge Mustang. And again, the New Edge Mustang was already blown. And so putting that back together and then selling it was not too difficult. But as for an LS motor, it seems a lot easier than the New Edge Mustang. And so super duper excited. This is my first big project that I'm doing by myself. Might have some friends come over, but I mean, I'm gonna tackle this my own regardless. And so super duper excited to learn and go about it this way. So again, super huge shout out to My High Misfits. Literally crazy timing. But we're gonna go through and I'm gonna show you guys what we got, what we're planning on buying. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, or if you're looking forward to the content in the future, make sure to leave a like, comment, and sub down below. Talk to me, you know. I'm more than happy to talk to you guys, and there's plenty of stuff to do with the C5, as well as the F-150 that we're going to do. It just takes time and money, and saving up to buy a house has been my main priority. Buying another house and starting my electrician career. Being an electrician seems like it'd be super fun, and so that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully we can get in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of me just talking and yapping. And I hope you guys enjoyed the videos of us putting the headers on, doing the cam, and all the other stuff that's coming. Because we got a lot coming, I promise. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I'm sorry it's been dead, man. I really am. I'm just human at the end of the day. At the end of the day, bro. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to show you guys what we're going to buy. So let's get into it. All right, you guys, so here is what we have in our Amazon cart right now. We have the crank bearing camshaft seal remover installer and crank seal kit. Again, you can find all of these on My High Misfit stuff. He has it linked down in his cam swap guide. Super great dude. He put a ton of time into this. Every single link, everything. You can also use his code. I'm kind of shouting him out. But I absolutely encourage you guys, because he is someone I look up to and want to be like myself one day. And so I want to help you guys out as much. And I don't have the ability to do that right now because of my lack of experience. But eventually one day I'll be able to do the same thing as him. So in the meantime, go support him. Go show him some love. Again, I've got the crank bearing camshaft seal. And then we have the harmonic balancer installation tool. We have 5 16 by 24 inch dowel rods. And then we got the valve compressor tool, harmonic balancer pulling kit. Hopefully this one works. This is a cheaper one. I'm kind of just doing with what I can. I have no assembly lube. So obviously got to get some assembly lube. Some valve cover gaskets, and then this is just for my daughter that I figured I'd throw in there for the Amazon thing. Free shipping, you know, at the end of the day. And then as for our other stuff, we have the ICT Billet LS crankshaft pin drill, and it's a crank pinning kit because we're going to pin the crank, because we're going to supercharge. Why not while we're in there? These are all the part numbers as well. We have the Melling timing chain dampener. You need this, I believe, for 2000 and below models. Mine is a 1999 FRC. Funnily enough, Mile High Misfits is a 99, so it kind of works out. I got these are the spark plugs that I'm going with. Shout out to Zach. He told me to go ahead and order them. And his car's been running strong for a long time as well. But I'm ordering these. I meant to order them when I ordered my headers, but that did not happen. I don't even remember what was going on, but I ordered the headers and then I just forgot to, so I'm going to order them now. And then we have the Summit Racing harmonic balancer, paying a little bit extra because they're already coming built. I didn't feel like building them myself. And so these are my trunnion kits. This is going to be the rocker arms. The only thing for the 99 or for the 2000s and below, if you use these, is you have to remove the biffle inside of your valve covers. And then we have the LS timing chain. It's an IWIS. I was going to go with an LS2, but this seemed to be a bit better. And again, My High Misfits is bragging on it. I'm gonna trust him. And then we have the Melling 1029.5 oil pump. It's a high pressure kit, and it does come with the little, what's it called? The little, not baffles, but little things in them to adjust if you want it on high pressure, normal pressure, high volume. And so I figured, why not? Mile High Misfits has it better. I'm basically just shouting out Mile High Misfits in this video, but I wanted to show you guys that these are the things that I'm ordering, and we are going to go ahead and get them paid for, and then I'm going to see if I can find some promo codes, see if we can get it a little cheaper, because we got 504, 577, and 212. So if we can find some codes, it'd be awesome. Here's a little bit of the behind the scenes. Here's January 17th. That's the time I was making this video. Something I forgot to mention, the Mr. Gasket timing alignment tool. I ended up making all 3 of the big payments, and then I had to go back on the Summit Racing after I was going through everything, and I had to pay $30 in shipping. Do not make the same mistake I did and order it all together. And so I got free shipping on this big package with Summit, but I did not get free shipping with this, so I paid almost $30 extra. I paid $80 for a Mr. Gasket alignment tool that is already $50. They are running a scam out here. I don't know, but do not forget that. That is something I forgot to mention. This is a payment for my wrapping stuff. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that I am serious, and I did make those payments the moment I turned the camera around. So yeah, payments are done. We will be camming this. But this is just to show you guys that I'm serious, and oh my gosh, probably dark. And thank you. Thank you for being here. Literally, thank you. Oh my gosh. It is so hard to put on like this professional face. Thank you. Thank you as a human being for being here and supporting my dumbass channel, okay? That's the best way I can say it in my own words. That's the best way I can say it. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for putting time into the videos. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your criticism. Thank you. It is hard. It's hard because I don't have a lot of money, and I do have a lot of help from my family, but I'm kind of on my own. And so I'm figuring it out, and I'm going to figure it out. Thank you. Holy. Oh my gosh. That's basically all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the love and support. And again, thank you. Let me know what I can do down better in the comments. If you would rather me just be high energy and just say, I don't give a fuck, or if you would rather me try to document it professionally, whatever, just let me know. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. I'm going to edit this for the next 3 hours, and then hopefully you guys will see it today. Have a blessed day. And Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. I'm a bit late. Happy Valentine's Day coming up. Peace.